Hi guys, so I am here today to do the NY Times by the book tag that was created by Marie Berg. I feel like everyone on YouTube has done this except for me, and I've just been watching a bunch of them, and it's such a great tag. I absolutely love it. I think my partner just came home. This is kind of embarrassing. Um, Jake? Hello? Okay, never mind. Sorry. So, um, okay, the questions. Wait, I lost my train of thought. I'm gonna link Marie's video below and I'm gonna do the tag now. So the first question is, what book is on your nightstand? I actually don't really have a nightstand right now, but my mom just bought this for me while she was in town and I'm super excited. It's gonna be my nightstand and it's like a little tiny mini shelf. So it's like one shelf and then a little lamp is gonna go right on top, and it's gonna be next to my bed, and I'm super excited. So the books that would be on that currently, if it was assembled, would be the books that I am in the middle of. So I'm just going to show these to you, even though I feel like you've seen them so many times because I've been in the middle of them for so long. So the first one, I just started this today, is The Man in the Brown Suit by Agatha Christie. I'm back on the Agatha Christie a month train, and so I would like to read this. The next one that I have is Invisible Man by Ralph Ellison. I don't know why I put this down. I should just, I don't know. It's really good. It's really, really good. I don't know what's wrong with me. And then I have Clash of Kings, surprise, surprise. Death in the City of Light by David King. I don't know about this one. I feel like this one I haven't picked up again because of disinterest. I think I'm going to pick it up, give it a couple more chapters, and then possibly DNF. We'll see. And then I have The Stand by Stephen King. And then last but not least, Les Mis by Victor Hugo, which I'm still just at the very tippy top front of. So those are the books that would be on my nightstand right now. The next question is, what was the last truly great book that you read? And for that, I'm picking Native Son by Richard Wright. I feel like lately I've been reading a lot of really, really good books, so this is kind of difficult, but I feel like this is the one that I feel like is the most meaningful and deep, and it's stuck with me the most, and I feel like is really important compared to the other books that have just been really good, but not necessarily like truly great. Like this one is truly great. So yes. Woof! So good. The next question is, if you could meet any writer, dead or alive, who would it be and what would you want to know? This I feel like is very difficult for me because I get really bad anxiety when I meet people that I'm like really pumped on meeting. Like I cry kind of. I was in Europe a while ago and I was taking a French course and there was a British guy there and he said that his aunt had sold her house to Rupert Grint and I lost it. I wasn't even close to Rupert Grint, but I'm I'm actually gonna start crying right now. I love him so much that like just the thought of being kind of close to him like gives me this horrible panicky anxiety. So I don't think I would ever want to meet someone that I really admired a lot. So uh, based on that, I don't know. I might want to get like a drink with Chuck Palahniuk because I think he's a weirdo and that would be fun. But like I can't, I don't want to meet anyone that like I love because I would, I love, no, I would love him too. That would be also terrible. I don't know, honestly can't think of anyone. Sorry guys. I would lose it. Okay, so number 4 is, what books might we be surprised to find on your shelves? I read a variety of books. I feel like if you watch my channel, then you probably kind of know that. I mean, mostly like literary fiction, but I don't like not read stuff. At least I don't think that way, or that I do. I feel like this might be kind of surprising. It's I Hope They Serve Beer in Hell by Tucker Max. This is basically this guy getting drunk a lot and having a lot of promiscuous sex with a lot of people. So I thought this was hilarious when I read it. I don't know why now in retrospect. Like in retrospect, I feel like if I read this now for the first time, I wouldn't like it at all. I can't seem to get rid of it. His life is insane. There's like multiple sequels to this too. Yeah, I don't know. I guess when I was like 20, I thought it was funny to read about people doing these things. I don't know what to tell you. People change. So number 5 is how do you organize your personal library? So I want to do a library tour or like a bookshelf tour at some point. I have 3 shelves currently. I have this white one over here that has my red books, which is not that many, unfortunately. But it's basically like series are separate, and then some genres kind of, and then like my graphic novels are together, obviously, and then my red like fiction is chronological by publication date, except for this last. My mom just brought me a box of books, so these are not chronological yet. I have to add them into these shelves, and then this stack right here is like what I've read this month that I'm gonna do my wrap up and then add them into there. Also, I don't know. I'm very unhappy with the way that my shelves are right now. I can't seem to think of like a way to do it. And then these are my to be read shelves behind me. I have my nonfiction books here. It's kind of like like biography, autobiography, memoir, essays, letters, and then like some weird humor books, and then just regular fiction and political fiction. And then I have kind of like big scary books that I really want to read down here that I don't know. And then these are just like my regular fiction, and they're alphabetical by author. And then I kind of have some series. Sorry if anyone is getting like seasick from this video. But yeah, so it's basically like genre or series, and then like kind of by genre, and then mostly alphabetical on the unread and chronological by publication date on the read side. But I don't know. I kind of don't want to have them by genre. I kind of just want to mix them all together. I'm like ready to just throw them on the ground and then just put them back, however, because I'm kind of getting anxiety because I want them to be perfect. And perfection is impossible. So what's the point? I don't know. I don't know what to do. Anyways, so number 6, what book have you always meant to read and haven't gotten around to yet? And anything you feel embarrassed never to have read? These books, specifically my mom. So I haven't always wanted to read this, but my mom gave this book to me a couple of years ago, The Untold History of the United States by Oliver Stone and Peter Kuznick. And I really, really want to read this. I'm holding it, and it looks like it's over 1,000 pages to me, but it's really just above 700, and like a good portion of that, like 100 pages of that, is notes and bibliography. So it's just over 600 pages. That's really not that bad. I should just do it. I'm very upset with myself. And then I feel embarrassed never to have read Pride and Prejudice, because I feel like I keep trying. Actually, I haven't tried it all. I haven't read a single page of it, but I feel like I keep saying I'm going to read it, and I never do. The next question is disappointing, overrated, just not good. What book did you feel you were supposed to like but didn't? And then do you remember the last book you put down without finishing? For the disappointing, overrated, I'm putting Ready Player One. There have been worse books that I've read, but that one was like super hyped, and everyone was like, yeah, it's so great. And I just didn't like it very much, so that one. And then last book I DNF'd was Second Chance by James Patterson, which I just DNF'd this month. So, ooh. Excuse me. The last one is, or not the last one, number 8. What kind of stories are you drawn to and you stay clear of? I prefer like sad stories, character driven. I love, like, to me, the reason that I read is to read about these different relationships and to just like experience other people's relationships and lives, and like that connection, like that human connection is what really matters to me. So that is like my preference. I really like dark, twisty, magical realism, like dark or sad, or something like that. Something realistic, I guess. I hate things I stay clear of, like cookie cutter, like everything's perfect, and like, oh, Johnny met Sally and they fell in love and now they've got babies and everything's perfect. I hate that kind of crap. I just don't think it's realistic. Maybe that makes me a negative person. I don't know. I can't tell if Jake's home or not. Anyways, Hello? Oh, okay, never mind. It's my roommate. Uh, if you could require the president to read one book, what would it be? I have not read this book yet, but I'm still going to say that I want the president to read it, and it is Guantanamo Diary by Mohamedou Ould Slahi. Yeah, so Mr. Obama said he was going to close Guantanamo, and then he didn't, and I am really mad at him for said fact. I don't think that Guantanamo is necessary. I think it's super, super criminal to hold people without charging them for a crime, just holding them because you feel like it. I think that is disgusting. I think that it violates human beings and humanity and morals, and I don't think it's right. If you have a problem, well, not if you have a problem with someone, but if you think that someone did something bad, by all means, charge them and send them to court, and then hopefully the justice system prevails. I don't know, there's a big problem with our justice system too, so I don't know if that's 100% the best, but like at least you're not holding them for zero reason. These people have not been charged, just in case anyone was unclear on that fact. They're just held indefinitely for years and years. This guy's in solitary. For what? Nothing. I can't take it. So yeah, I really need to read this book, and I need the president to read it too. Anyways, yeah, indefinite detention is just disgusting. Okay, and so then the last question is, what would you plan to read next? Or what do you plan to read next? I need to read this. It's my Dominican pick for the month, and it's How the Garcia Girls Lost Their Accent by Julia Alvarez. And then I also still really need to read this, which is The Sovereignty of Quiet, Beyond Resistance in Black Culture. So yeah, I really need to read both of these books and Agatha Christie by the end of the month. Goals, plans, awesome. Please let me know if you have done this and I haven't commented, because I probably haven't watched it. I was adding a lot of videos to my watch later list, and so they're just like stuck in limbo, and my watch later list, which is maxed out, so now I'm forced to watch all the videos like ASAP. I love this tag. I think it's fantastic. Thank you, Marie, for creating it. Everyone have a great day. Thanks for hanging out.